Welcome to Alchemist of Self, the podcast for big dreaming, trailblazing, heart-led, high achiever baddies. Here we dive deep into the realms of spirituality, self-discovery, and subconscious mindset work. We'll explore the art of shadow work and stepping into your full authentic power. This is a space for visionaries, entrepreneurs, and creatives ready to make a massive impact. Get ready for potent insights, soulful conversations, and magnetic energy that will encourage, support, and inspire you to become the most authentic, confident, and unstoppable version of yourself. Let's transform together, one episode at a time. Hi, my loves. Welcome to another episode of Alchemist of Self podcast. If you're tuning in visually through YouTube, you will see that I'm once again playing one of these magic tricks where I look exactly the same as on last week's episode, because I do try to batch create at least 2 episodes every time I film, so that I'm not filming every single week. But I'm also trying to get into possibly filming like 3 or 4 episodes at a time, so that I've got 1 month's worth of content already filmed in one session and can just do that once a month, because working smarter, not harder. So today's episode, I want to talk about something that I wish I had known when I first started, specifically my coaching business, when it shifted out of human design into spiritual life coaching, Dharma, soul purpose coaching, and what it has become today. And that is the word niching. Is something that I used to get really fucking caught up about and couldn't quite grasp how to niche myself as a multi-dimensional creatrix, bad bitch, witch who has so many ideas and inspirations and creative expressions and interests and passions, and how do I niche that into one little box? Now, that is the problem, is that if you're just getting started in business and you're also wondering about this term and wondering how to niche yourself, I've got you, boo, because I have figured this shit out at this point. So let's first talk about what niching is not. What niching is not, and what I used to think that it was. And it really dimmed my light. It really dimmed my magic. It really dimmed my magnetism. And just got me hella fucking confused and disconnected from owning fully myself and being recognized for all the wonderful pieces that makes me, my unique source, my unique genius, my unique magic that resonates with my soul people, my soul clients, as yourself who's probably tuning into this podcast because you feel some form of resonance with the way that I, fully claim my soul expressions through my unique style and my way of thinking and the modalities that I tap into, not only with coaching and business and mindset, but also about money and being a psychic witch and doing cord cuttings and energy healing and shadow work and all the witchy woo shit as well. So what niching is not about choosing one aspect of yourself to fit into a box. This is what I used to get very confused about, and I feel like people were even kind of teaching it like this a couple of years ago, was that you have to use one aspect of yourself and focus and hone in on that and really master that and really focus on putting yourself out in that way through content or however. And I used to be like, how can I just choose one? How can I just choose either human design or just choose other interests or, passions that I had at the time, like astrology, or how can I just choose money mindset, or just choose discovering your soul purpose. Like, I was really trying to niche into focusing on just one element of me, of my passions, of my knowledge, my wisdom, my genius, and focus only on mastering and delivering that. Now, I will say, maybe I misunderstood the intention of what others were teaching at the time, but I feel like this was very much pushed as like, choose one thing and focus on that. Now, what I want to tell you what niching truly is. Niching is not about choosing one element of yourself and losing all of your magic in that. What I believe niching is, and what I have applied it as in my business now, it's more about niching who you are talking to, who your offers are for, who your music and art is for, who your healing services are for, who your retreats and workshops are for, who your coaching is for, so that you can actually deliver the message, speak directly, and attract the people that resonate with what you are, that you are talking to them, that what you are offering is for them. That is niching. That some of you may be like, but I want to help everyone. Hold on 1 minute, because you're not going to help no one with that thought. I know you're meaning it from the wellness of your heart, and you're a beautiful bad bitch who wants to help everyone, but we'll get to that shortly. What really makes you a magnetic, iconic, stand out, authentic, confident, attractive, resonant, influential bad bitch that is a visionary, that is on a mission, that's an entrepreneur, a leader, a healer, a creative, that stands out in your authenticity, is claiming all those parts of yourself and owning that, finding ways to express all of that out. So let me use myself as an example currently. I love style. So that is one form of my soul expression, is style. And especially I'm a thrift queen. I've been thrifting since I was like 12 years old. 90% of my wardrobe is thrifted. So I love style. I have very unique, I don't have one form of style aesthetic. I guess eccentric, but that's a whole umbrella, right? And I'm a makeup artist, so of course I love creating makeup looks. Now, I don't personally on a day-to-day wear any makeup, but when I do a creative makeup look, we go all out, and obviously I do it as a profession for others, especially during Halloween and festival season is my busiest time to get creative. It's my favorite time. And I love astrology, numerology, human design. I love self-development, self-discovery. I'm a spiritual bad bitch. I'm a psychic. I'm a channeler. I'm an ancient witch. Have been in past lifetimes also. Carried those traits into this lifetime. I do rituals and all kinds of self-seduction, self-love work. I am an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, one woman show at the time, still at this time. What else? I'm a raver. I've been raving for the past 11 years. At 18, started going to raves, and I'm currently practicing mixing so that I can also be a DJ and start traveling around the world with using that as a vehicle to get me around also. It's definitely a soul expression, passion, music. I love music just in general. I love tattoos. You can't see now, but I'm covered. Well, not fully covered, but I've got a lot of tattoos on my body. Love to travel, and I don't know what else. That's a lot already, but so I express all of these parts of myself on, like, just live and breathe this shit anyway. Anyone who knows me personally, like, knows all of this about me. And I also express this in my business. I express all my passions, like on this podcast, talking about the things that I'm already having conversations about, like outside of business. These are my interests. I'm also a self-diagnosed neurodivergent. I've come to the realization. So there's a lot of obsessions. Luckily, they've all become healthy obsessions. But when I'm really passionate about something, like I'm obsessively passionate about it, like I live and breathe it every fucking day, even when the cameras are off, even when I'm not on social media. Like anything I preach, I breathe. Anything I teach, I embody, right? So don't know where that was all going. So my point being is fully claiming all parts of you, all the multidimensional parts of yourself is who you are and is what makes you so fucking special and unique and stand out in your authenticity and magnetize your people to you, your soul tribe, like friends and relationships, but also like your community, your soulmate clients, like people that want to collaborate with you, expanders, creatives, like other visionary badasses that are already doing epic shit, like invite you to their epic playground because you are just shining so brightly, unapologetically you. This is what makes you so fucking magnetic. So niching isn't about choosing one element of yourself to express in your business or whatever. Niching is about choosing who your people are in your business, choosing who you are speaking to so that they know that you are speaking to them. So let me now get back to the point of, but I want to help everyone. I can't just choose one specific person to help. I have coached a few of my clients through this mindset shift. So now I'm about to coach you through this mindset shift. All right. So when you are in this mindset, which is beautiful, darling, like I see you for your beautiful heart, your beautiful soul. You want to help others, and that is incredible. But you're going to be in disservice by being like, I'm here for everyone and anyone. Because firstly, you're going to confuse yourself in that process of being like, I'm here for anyone and everyone. You're not going to know how to get your message across, how to communicate what you offer. So not only is it going to confuse you on how to deliver that story, that message that resonates for people to come into your world, you're going to confuse others also. Because what happens when I go, I'm here for anyone and everyone? Do you feel like I'm talking to you? Do you feel any resonance by me saying, I'm here for anyone and everyone? Do you feel like that resonates with a part of you or whatever you're currently going through that needs my offerings, my services that actually have so much value and impact and transformation, but is not resonating because I'm not actually talking to specifically what you're going through, like where you're currently at and where you want to be, and how my offer or my services can help get you there. So when we actually get specific, niching who we're talking to, like for me, my niche is high achieving, badass, visionary, entrepreneurial leaders, healers, creative women who are here to create impact with their mission, their vision, not only impact themselves by embodying and activating their soul codes and their soul purpose, which creates this passion and fulfillment and creativity and an inspiration and just enjoyment in their life of being their authentic selves, but creates this like fuel to want to share that out into the world with their mission to create impact by being themselves and sharing their gifts. So very, very specific to who I'm speaking to, because this is exactly who I am, funnily enough. I'm exactly the person who I'm talking to, which tends to be quite a common thing that does end up happening when we do niche into who we're speaking to. It does tend to be almost like a past version of ourselves, even like a version of ourselves only a few months ago before we've become who we are now. But it doesn't have to be that. So, but quite often it does, funnily enough, become that. But because I know what the path is like for someone of that archetype, or those archetypes, creatives, healers, entrepreneurs, visionaries, trailblazers, and such, because I am that myself, I know what I'm talking about when I'm delivering the story and the message. And honestly, this is something that I've had to invest into, is learn how to verbalize or write the story, the message, through a course, through my coach right now, because I wasn't good at this. I wasn't good at intellectualizing who I'm talking to. Like, I knew who I was talking to, but I didn't know how to deliver the message so that it resonated with who exactly I was talking to. So if you suck at this, then I would highly recommend signing up to a messaging course or coach who does that. And I can highly recommend my babe, my coach, my friend Phoebe. I'll link her below. She's so incredible. Her programs are so high value. Spicy content is specifically incredible for directly just learning how to get really fucking good with your content and the messaging in your content. So spicy content is one of her programs. So when you get really specific with niching who you are here for right now, this gets to evolve as you evolve. This gets to change as you change. So don't freak out. This isn't permanently, I'm choosing this person for life. No. You get to change this whenever the fuck you want. But to make it crystal fucking clear and resonant to bringing into your world these people who are meant for your value, for your impact, for your offerings, your service, your creations, your magic. We need to be talking to them and their problems, their thoughts, their fears, their current realities. And when we get very specific, niching to who we're speaking to and what they're going through, and we know that what we've got to offer is for them, and we can get so fucking specific at delivering the message that speaks directly to their soul. They feel fucking seen by you and understood by you, and they want to now work with you, be in your world, come to your workshops, listen to your music, buy your art, whatever the fucking thing is. This is how you change the world. Now, you might be wondering, how does this change the world when it's very specific to a very niche audience, a very niche client. Because here's the ripple effect that I've seen time and time and time again with my clients claiming their purpose, claiming their gifts, their authenticity, their authority, their leadership, and fully claiming themselves and sharing that, radiating that, offering that to the world, how it impacts their partner, their children, and when they go and hang out with their friends or colleagues or classmates, now it's changed their trajectory of who they are, and it now interacts and resonates with anyone that they come across, and whoever those people come across, it resonates and changes them, etc., etc., etc. Like, it's a ripple effect that continues on. Now, you imagine also that person also deciding to use their authenticity, their soul gifts, to go out and create impact outside of their house, outside of their home, and outside of their direct inner circle. And they offer services where now they're actually being themselves and radiating this out to their clients, their colleagues, their, podcast listeners, the people that read their books, the people that come to their dance classes, etc., etc. That ripple effect is going to be greater, like spread like fucking wildfire in this world. And they're all going to have their own specific mission and vision, niching specifically to who they feel called to work with. And this is powerful service. This is how the impact in the world is truly made. Do you see the difference of being like, I'm here for anyone and everyone, I want to help the whole world, to becoming very specific and fucking master calling your specific soulmate people into your world and transforming them, impacting them, inspiring them, how that is truly how you change the world. By just being authentically you, claiming yourself, knowing exactly who you are here for right in this time. You don't need to know about the future. You don't need to stress yourself. You get to change this as it seems fit. But this is how you create true impact in this world. So I hope this brought you some clarity and inspired you to get clear on who you're talking to, who you're niching your services or offerings to, and go out there and be a badass, impactful, transformational biatch. Much love, my darlings. I will see you in the next episode. Mwah, 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 mwah.